Small businesses are very important for benefiting local communities. There are many large businesses that many people choose to support instead of small businesses. Some examples of these large businesses include Walmart, Safeway, or Starbucks. Instead of choosing these large businesses to support, today I'm going to explain the benefits of supporting local businesses instead. There are many reasons why we should support local businesses, and I'm going to explain why even now, during COVID-19, is a valid time to support local business instead of large businesses. Owners of small businesses have been forced to stop service to the public during this pandemic, but large businesses still have permission to operate. As a result of this, small business owners are facing monetary issues such as rent payment. Workers at large corporations such as Walmart, Safeway, and Starbucks are able to continue their job and pay rent. Even if they got laid off, there is unemployment that allows these people to continue to get paid. However, owners of small businesses do not receive such unemployment benefits. Instead, they are faced with very stressful situations. Small businesses should be allowed to reopen during this crucial time. The blame for my argument can be summarized as follows. The government only regulates safety precautions for large businesses. The cure for this is that government should allow small businesses to open as well, as long as they are following the standard safety precautions during the COVID-19 pandemic. There are many standard safety precautions that must be followed. Many large businesses must operate under these safety precautions. Employees and shoppers are forced to wear masks as soon as they enter the building. If the government regulates small businesses following the same precautions, these businesses should be allowed to operate as well. Small businesses have employed over 77 million Americans during the last 17 years. This is according to the official blog of the website of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. This is a lot of Americans, and this also leads to a lot of Americans who are in stress when small businesses close during COVID-19. These Americans are put under great financial stress when small businesses are forced to close. There are three main calls to action. Before we dive into the calls to action, however, I want to discuss how local businesses and small businesses are more beneficial than large businesses, especially to the local community. One of the main reasons that local businesses are more beneficial to local citizens is that they care and invest in the well-being of our community and its future. Because of this, because they are more accountable to their local communities, they donate more money to nonprofits. Local businesses are also good for the environment. They often have similar carbon footprints to large companies. They most often have smaller carbon footprints than larger companies. Because of these reasons, there are calls to action that I believe many of us should take forward. The first call to action we could do is sign the petition at change.org to urge the opening of small businesses in New York. This was a petition that was just placed, and there are about 9,000 signatures right now. Citizens of New York who own small businesses or work for small businesses are looking to have their businesses opened as soon as possible. By signing this petition, we can show the government we care about how important small businesses are. The second call to action for the few small businesses that have been permitted to operate, choose to shop here rather than large corporations such as Walmart and Safeway. Because of how beneficial small businesses are, it is important that many of us choose to support smaller businesses rather than large ones. Another thing we can do here in the state of Washington is send Governor Jay Inslee an e-message asking him to allow small businesses to reopen at governor.washington.gov. There are still many people who are under great stress, and during this time, it is important that small businesses are allowed to reopen, not only so that many Americans have money to put food on their table and pay for their rent, but so that small businesses can contribute back to the normal communities. Thank you very much.